everyone, welcome back to the workshop. Artisan Pirate here, and in today's fun video we're going to be promoting and hyping another Klingspor's Woodworking Shop store anniversary in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That's where we're going to be this go around. I've already got an advanced copy of the flyer and got it printed out, but keep in mind it is in black and white because I see no point in stocking color ink because all I print out is patterns and the occasional Word document if I need like a set of instructions for something. We're going to go over this flyer, but before I do, I will hold it up for you guys to see it, and you can pause the video if you want to take all this information in. And then there is the back side there. Alright, we will get to going over it. Big and bold, it's the 25th Klingspor's Woodworking Shop anniversary of the Winston-Salem location. And how phenomenal is that to be in one location that many years? And Winston-Salem is not far from me. It's maybe an hour, 5 hour, 10 minutes up the road. It and Cary are the two closest Klingspor stores to me. And Cary, when you speak of mileage and distance, is like the closest, so that's the one I always go to. And I love the staff they have at all 4 locations. I've been to every Klingspor store now. So that's really cool. And it's literally right off the interstate. So you go down the exit ramp, and I think it's 2 turns, and it's right there in the center of the shopping area and everything. And it's also right next to Haynes Mall, which is one of the largest shopping malls in the state of North Carolina. So if you guys want to come and hang out here at this event for a while and then go do your Christmas shopping, that would be a great thing to do as well. Now, going over the flyer, it says at least 10% off almost everything in our 4 retail locations. So if you cannot make it to Winston-Salem, they will have sales at their other 3 locations in Hickory, in Cary, and in Asheville. So if Winston-Salem's too far to drive, hopefully you can get to one of those and take advantage of the sales. First 100 in Winston-Salem get a free anniversary gift, so keep that in mind. If you're there right when the doors open at 9, you can get a free gift, as it says here on the flyer. Free food will be served from 12 to 1:30, and that's always cool. You can have lunch there with the woodworkers and pick our brains and everything. And let's see, several vendors will be in person doing demos. There's going to be SawStop, Craig, Rycon, Mohawk, Easy Wood Tools, Powermatic, Jet, and Bessie, among others. Again, this is an advanced flyer, so I'm sure a couple more will probably be added to it. And there's going to be many door prizes throughout the day and 2 grand prize giveaways. Now keep in mind, for these giveaways, you fill out a slip of paper and drop it in a box or bucket, whatever they have for you to drop them into. You must be present to win. You cannot drop your name in the thing and then go off to have lunch somewhere or go shop and come back and hope to win. You have to be present to win the prize, so keep that in mind. And the door prizes will be held, the drawings, at 10 a.m., 11:30 a.m., 12:30, and 2. And again, it's got it highlighted here, must be present to win. The grand prize is a $500 gift card for Klingspor's Woodworking Shop, so you could really go all out if you won that in the store on this day. That is pretty much all that is said on the front side here, as well as some directions on how to get there, like it says right here, right off Interstate 40. On the reverse side, there is more highlights and stuff going on. There is going to be a lot of demos going on. There's been demos at all the locations, and I'm happy to take part in them. Of course, I'm listed here doing scroll saw artist, you know, doing the scroll saw demos start to finish. So here we go. The live demos is going to feature Michelle Parsons, and she is a phenomenal wood pyrographer. She can make portraits look just like a picture on a piece of wood with her skill and everything, and she's a great individual to talk to and hang out with and watch her do her demo. Morris is going to be there, sharpening with Tormac. Bring in Sharpening with Tormac, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Bring in a damaged plane iron. Morris will show you how to make it cut like new, so that is amazing. Of course, Artisan Pirate scroll saw artist, that will be me. Jerry Meismer is going to be turning hats and little hummingbird houses. Now, that is a great process to watch. Me and Jerry are real good friends, and we've been at all of these store anniversaries together as well, and we always get to hang out and usually go out and eat together. But it's great to see a huge chunk of wood that weighs about 200 pounds be turned by him into a cowboy hat, and there's always an audience around him when he comes to an event, and he's a great guy and an amazing individual to talk to and everything. Scroll Saw Artistry, now they've got 3 people listed. There's myself and Berta and Neil Bowman. Both of those are phenomenal scroll saw artists as well, and I don't know if they're going to have 3 individual scroll saws set up, or are we going to rotate throughout the day, which would be good for me because then I can take the camera and film everything for you guys to make a retrospective video of. Sharpening and French Polish by Richard Moore. That's also an all these are great processes to watch, but Richard mixes his own like varnishes and everything and finishes and shows you how to apply them, and he's a great and humble guy to talk to. Pyrography by Michael Matthews, and Turning Tops and Boxes, Tanika Gillis. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. Of course, I'm going to be up there representing everybody as well as the North Carolina Woodworkers, as my shirt says. Klingspor Abrasives, Klingspor blades, and Klingspor router bits are going to be 10% off and 15% off. Books and media are 30% off their regular price, so that will be a great sale to take advantage of. Fox Chapel Publishing has a huge presence in their little library where they have books and everything, and it'd be great to pick up a Fox Chapel book there if you're wanting to get into scroll saw woodworking. I use a lot of their books to document the process over here on the channel for my Monday scroll saw woodworking videos. And let's see, there is also directions and store hours on here, but that's pretty much everything that's on this flyer. Again, they will send these out, the color ones that's printed out of cardstock, to people that's on the mailing list and all. But again, I've got a bunch of stuff that I had prepped previously that I will be taking with me. The box I took with me up to Hickory when we done the two-day Klingspor's Woodworking Extravaganza, and some of this stuff prepped I will work on. I will probably also prep some Christmas designs because it is in December and Christmas is right around the corner. But I have the word love here, and all of these are Fox Chapel Publishing projects that I have prepped here, so keep that in mind, as well as that 30% off sale for Fox Chapel Publishing books. There's the jellyfish, there is a butterfly, and there is a nice spiritual piece I've prepped out of 3/4 inch oak, and it says He is Risen. And I've got a whole box full of other stuff. I'm also going to be taking this and giving it to the NC Woodworkers. This was something I had prepped to take and do up at the Extravaganza, and like I said, I do more talking than I do actual scrolling. That's why I brought so much back. But there it says NC Woodworkers. You can see that's one of the custom compound cut keychains. And of course, this would not be a practical keychain. This is made to display on a table when they take their banner and all and do events like that. I've also had another one of these NC Woodworkers prepped out of 1/2 inch oak here that I'll probably take up there and cut out. This is using the Steve Good name generator that he offers, and it has this bar at the bottom to where it can be sitting and freestanding on a desk, shelf, or countertop. Again, I cut one of these out up in Hickory, but here is the other one. I will also be packing and taking about 10 or 12 of my custom scroll saw blade alignment jigs here. Again, these are great for dialing in your scroll saw and making sure it is at a perfect 90 degrees and level and everything. And this is also essential if you're going to do compound cutting like the custom keychains here, or stack cutting, you know, cutting out multiples of projects. I will be wearing my name badge here that was made for me by my good buddy Robert, and all of us for NC Woodworkers has one of these badges, and I'll have it on it. I don't know if I'll wear this shirt. I might wear a Christmas themed shirt. Again, that is the season we're in, but I'm really looking forward to this, and I hope you can all make it to this event. They are great events to attend, and I'll be taking some examples of my scroll saw work as well and displaying them around where the scroll saws are, just so you can see some examples of how versatile and amazing a scroll saw tool is. And I've demoed on a DeWalt 788. I've demoed on the Pegasus scroll saw. Maybe this time I'll demo on a Rikon scroll saw. So who knows? I took my actual Delta scroll saw that I love. I took it to the Extravaganza and had it set up on a stand, and a lot of people were happy to see the actual scroll saw I work on up there at the event. And a lot of people got pictures with it, and that truly humbles me. I'm always happy to take pictures. Again, I'm going to be documenting the video format for this to where I can bring the footage back and make a retrospective Wednesday video for you guys to enjoy. And it will probably be released the following Wednesday after the event, so December 9th, and then go to that next Wednesday. That's probably when the video for this day will be up, in case you can't make it and you want to see it through my eyes. But a lot of amazing information on this little compact piece of paper here. A lot going on, and it's going to be happy 25th anniversary to Klingspor's Woodworking Shop of Winston-Salem, and they have it big and bold here. Thank you, Winston-Salem. Indeed, Winston-Salem's a great town to go to and visit. There's a lot of historical aspects up there. There's Old Salem and everything. So if you're wanting to come and just spend an hour with us and hang out and get a few good deals and then go and explore, by all means do so. But also keep in mind, if you enter for the drawings and the raffles, you must be present in the store to do so. Again, it's Saturday, December 9th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I hope this video has been informative to you guys. I've enjoyed promoting it and hyping it. Klingspor's Woodworking Shop is an amazing company to be a part of, and I'm happy to be along on the journey, and I hope you guys are as well through the videos that I have made for these things. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and follow me across all my social medias under the Artisan Pirate name. As always, links to contact me as well as all of my social medias will always be linked down in the description box below these videos. That's about all for this one. I look forward to seeing you all Saturday, December 9th in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and remember, if I can make it or do it, so can you. See you guys real soon.